What's going on YouTube? It is Zazel, and I've got some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. This time it's a TDM on Quarry. This used to be one of my favorite maps back in Modern Warfare 2 days. It's not the best map. I really liked how it played. I can't really explain it really. It was just fun. And back during Modern Warfare 2 days, pretty much all I played was Team Deathmatch. And during the last couple of months of Modern Warfare 2, I played a lot of Demolition, and that was a lot of fun because we would run spawn traps and everything. You just destroy people, just fucking wreck them. And that was back when we'd run a full squad, and that's just how it went. So Modern Warfare 2 holds a lot of nostalgia. So the reason that I want to talk a little bit about nostalgia is that today I have finally put together my Advanced Warfare wish list. Given that it won't be out for a good 5.5, 6 months, there's plenty of time for me to find out how much of a disappointment this may be, or how surprised I may be by how good it is. We know very, very little about Advanced Warfare right now. We pretty much just know Kevin Spacey, people can climb walls, and people can super jump, and they seem to have some sort of, like, spinal armor, kind of like that movie Elysium with Matt Damon in it. So, I kind of thought for a minute about what would I want in a game and what do I not want in a game. So I kind of picked a longer gameplay so I could kind of ramble about that and get your opinion too, because I want to know what you guys want to see in a game. Maybe we can kind of debate back and forth on what's good and what isn't good. First and foremost, we're going to talk about hit detection, because hit detection has always been hit and miss with Call of Duty games depending on the developer. One thing that Infinity Ward has always pretty much gotten right has been hit detection. All the way back to Call of Duty 4, the hit detection of that game was incredibly good. As well as Modern Warfare 2, hit detection was fantastic. Modern Warfare 2 arguably had the best hit detection of all of the Call of Duties. That could be argued with Ghosts, but I think that the hit detection in Ghosts is a little more due to bullet damage than anything. But I digress from what I'm trying to say here. We need to have great hit detection, preferably that of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare. Something like that. That's what we need first and foremost. Great hit detection, and it needs to have a fantastic fun factor. And I don't just mean like, oh, the game's exciting. We need action-packed, like Black Ops 2. But we need it to be fun, because Black Ops 2 had a lot of bullshit in it that irritated everybody, no matter what type of player you were. If you were a rusher, you got irritated by the campers because of the shock charges and the target finders. If you were a camper, you got irritated by snipers and shotguns. So, I mean, everybody kind of had their own irritation, and most of it does come to that. It's not so much overpowered as it is just things that irritate you because it goes against your play style. We all seem to believe that everybody should play just like we play, and depending on how we play, the other type of player is a bunch of bullshit, right? We also need effective kill streaks, and I feel that effective kill streaks would kind of be like a cross between Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks and the original Black Ops kill streaks. And I do feel that, talking about fun factor, that the game with the most fun factor, I think, was Modern Warfare 2, because I can go back to this game, guys, and still have a fucking blast. Yes, it is broken as hell, but it's so old that we know exactly what to expect from it. We know one-man army noob tubes. We know stupid sniping. We know spawn trapping was insane in this fucking game. And that's fine, because for some reason the game is still fucking fun. And I think it's just because it looked so great. It was real bright. It was colorful. The weapons were awesome, even if they were all insanely overpowered. You know, and speaking of weapons, I think we need that. I think Modern Warfare 2 was the first COD with a great variety of weapons, a little bit of everything. Multiple shotguns, pistols, machine pistols, assault rifles, submachine guns. There was a little bit of everything for everyone. So depending on your play style and what you wanted to do, you always had something you could use, something that catered to you. Something that made you happy. If you got bored running around with a fucking assault rifle, you could switch to the MP5 and steady aim the shit out of people. And that shit was a blast, right? I think we also need some mid-size maps, maybe a couple of big ones for like ground war and large objective games. Now, they need to be careful with these large maps, because we see what happened with Ghosts. It was not good. Things did not go well. We also need shit like No target finders, no LMG bullshit like that. I think that there need to be limits on what sorts of attachments that you can have on guns. Black Ops 2, a lot of the guns had different attachments, but at the same time, a lot of them had similar attachments, and I think that different weapon classes should have different types of attachments that would cater more to their playstyle. Like an SMG should have stuff that's made for rushing. An LMG should have something that's for stabilization and setting up like an objective zone, right? Shit like that. We need the objective to pay off like it did in Black Ops 2. We do not need this ghosts bullshit. Even with their changes to kill confirmed, people still camped. Why? Because a tag, if you pick it up, still only gives you half a point. You can get a whole point for a kill. You don't even have to fucking move. So it's not really much incentive for people to get out of the fucking corner. Watch me fail here. This is awful. We also need, I'm just going to say it, we need a Kevin Spacey multiplayer character. And I think that he needs to say lines from his most famous movies. More than anything, The Usual Suspects and 7, because he was a goddamn psychopath in 7. Dedicated servers are a fucking given. If we don't have dedicated servers by this time, it'll be 2014 going into 2015. What the fuck year are we in, guys? This is insane that we don't have dedicated servers on the best-selling franchise in video game history. So dedicated servers are a must at this point. We need balanced sniping. COD 4. That's exactly what I think of when I think of balanced sniping. Because it's fun, it's effective, everyone can snipe, but it's not going to be the kind of thing where everyone can quickscope and do a whole bunch of dumb shit. Alright? That's what we need. And finally, what we need more than anything is we need great community management. We need somebody to be there for the community as a whole, not someone who's going to kiss a certain portion of the community's asses. We don't need someone who's just going to blow smoke up our fucking asses, and we don't need somebody who's going to be a complete bitch. All right, now I know that we've had all of those things. We've had flat-out liars like Robert Bowling and David Vonderhaar. We've had people who have been completely cruel to people like Tina Palacios. We don't need that shit again. We need somebody who's going to listen, but who's still going to be firm and be like, no, we can't do that. Right? For example, like, why did Ghosts take game modes out like Demolition? Why the hell is that gone? Demolition would be fantastic for these big maps because it would force people to move into certain zones. So that's a game mode that would really, really help. Why don't we have that? I just don't get it. So, I mean, the gameplay's going to wrap up here in just a moment. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So, I mean, it took me a while. I know I'm a little late on this, but it took me a while to really think, what did I want? So, I want to hear what you want, what you've got to say. I end up going, I think, 36-9 in this, like a Baus. So, like I said, share with me. I appreciate you guys watching some old school games. Let me know what you want to see down below. I'm taking requests, but it doesn't mean I'm going to listen to everything. Take it easy. It's been Azazel.